Hey guys, my name's Bill Troy. I want to teach you how to be a SuperAger. You know, the aging process isn't kind. It wants to rob you of vitality, strength, your youth, your vigor. But if you'll stick with me for the next few minutes and stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you the key to becoming a SuperAger. Now, what is a SuperAger? Simply put, a SuperAger is a person who's doing extraordinary things later in life, into their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And I have discovered the keys to this process. Now listen, you might ask who I am. Well, I am 67 years old. I've been an athlete for the past 35 or 40 years. Actually, I've been an athlete my whole life, but I've been a competitive age group athlete, mostly in triathlon, for the past 35 years. I am a certified personal trainer. I work with Fortune 500 executives. I work with people of all stripes, from beginners to world-class athletes. I coach and I train them, and that's been my passion in life. So that's my background, if you will. Now, what I've discovered over the years, as I've gone through all kinds of difficulties and trials, illnesses, deaths in my family, business ups and downs, that I've come through these things with a sense of happiness and joy and still maintain my health and vigor. And I look back at how I did this over the years, and I came up with 4 very important things that stayed constant in my life through all of those hard times and brought me through feeling good, strong, happy, healthy, and vibrant. And these 4 pillars, these processes, if you will, are the keys to what we call super aging. It's very simple. There are 4 components, as I said. First is a mind-body connection. You need to be able to calm your mind down, and we do this through meditation and practiced mindfulness. Secondly, you need to have a really customized exercise program. You see so much stuff out there. If you do this 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel better. And you know that these things probably don't work. There's all these exercise equipment things that you see on infomercials, and most of them, let's face it, are sitting under beds all over the country right now after being used a few times. You simply really won't do the trick. The key is you have to have a customized exercise program that's right for you. One size doesn't fit all. So you need an exercise component, and it needs to be designed for you, and it needs to be smart and right. Thirdly, you need to clean up your diet. You need to eat the right foods in the right combinations at the right times. And yeah, you'll lose weight, but you'll also combat oxidative stress, and that participates in the aging process, okay? You have to eat the right foods in order to make your cellular structure stay young and vibrant and regenerate instead of making you feel sore and tired and sluggish. Believe me, it can be done. It can be done. I'm living proof, and I can show you how to do it. The fourth part of this process is your cognitive ability. You need to challenge yourself cognitively. We find that doing something difficult cognitively later in life keeps you young. It's better than just doing the crossword puzzles or the Sudoku or those sorts of things, or just playing cards. Those are all good. But if you try to teach yourself something difficult, challenge yourself, your mind will stay young. I'm talking about things like maybe learning a new language, taking a difficult course, teaching yourself to play a musical instrument, Maybe if you were inclined to play cards, maybe teaching yourself to play contract bridge, something along those lines. It's got to be hard, all right? It can't be easy. You got to challenge yourself. So those are the 4 legs of super aging. We have the mind-body connection, we have exercise, we have diet, and we have a cognitive task that we'll decide on later. Now, I've got a lot of experience in this field. I've helped a lot of people, young, old, all stripes, all abilities, people who are just wanting to get back on the tennis court. I've helped people who are in their 80s whose big goal is to just be able to get up off the floor so they don't have to worry about being alone. And a lot of my reason for doing this is I do not want people to fear old age. As I said, it can be unkind to you, but we don't want to fear it. We want to embrace it. We want to be strong, healthy, vibrant, looking forward to our later years. Maybe you just want to hold your great-grandchild. Maybe you'd like to run up the steps of the Lincoln Memorial with your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and feel like you're a part of it rather than watching it from down below. You know, all these things are possible, and they all weigh into this process that I call super aging. Believe me, it's within your reach. Everybody is capable of being the person that they're meant to be, the best version of themselves, whether it's the goal is to become a world-class athlete, or the key is to just become the most effective great-great-grandparent that you can be. You know, I'm really not much or no different than the rest of you. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've just stuck with a process that continued to improve with time and eventually became this SuperAger system that I'd like to teach you. I've made all the mistakes. I've made dietary mistakes. I've made exercise mistakes. I've made mistakes in becoming lazy mentally. You name it. I quit meditating and praying. I got back to all these things during times of difficulty, and they helped me through them. Developed it into a system that I can teach to you with built-in communication and accountability. And it's worked for lots and lots of people that I've worked with. It's just amazing to see the development and the good times and the success that's come of it. And I'd like to teach it to you. So just click the link below and we'll start a conversation.